In today's For Honor video, we'll be taking a look at the Pirate in For Honor. Pirate is a part of the Outlanders faction in For Honor. She is a vanguard like Wharton, Kensei, etc. She is a difficulty medium and more of a counter attacker, and has great recoveries as well. Today we will take a look at the kit and feats, and I will also show you guys some gameplay of Pirate to help you understand Pirate in For Honor. So starting off with Pirate, we're really going to go ahead and just talk about the lights and the heavies and the chain lights and chain heavies as well. So for lights, they do 12 damage on all sides and all, and ever since assassins had their reflex guard removed, yeah, I can't hit anybody on all sides no more, so yeah, that's fun. For heavies, they do 20 damage on all sides and all, 20 damage and cost 12 stamina. Now for chain lights are 12 damage and 14, which would add up to be around 26 damage. It'll add up to be around 26 damage pretty much for the lights. And for the heavies, they will add up to be 44 damage. That's how much the heavies would be if you totaled them up all together for chain heavies and all. Also for Pirate does have hyper armor on her heavies as well, on her secondary heavies. So as you let the first one go, the second one, it does have hyper armor. It had a glow up right there. That there was hyper armor. The next thing we'll go over for Pirate are the side dodge attacks. Now Pirate side dodge attacks, they do 10 damage. And this is me, the Future Raptor right now, and I just want to tell you that Pirate's side dodge attacks, they only do 10 damage on the left and right side. In the next one I was going to say all sides, but no, they only do it on the left and right side, 10 damage. Front forward heavy does different damage. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The next thing we'll go over is Pirate's front forward dodge heavy. So this would be Cavalier Dance in the moveset. So basically this is what Pirate does for front forward heavies. It's a good thing. This is really good. It's like an unblockable front forward heavy, and it does have hyper armor on it as well. As you see, it has a glow up at the end that there's hyper armor, and you can trade with this move. Now it is very fast than it was before. It was very slow before the buffs for Pirate. They buffed it to where it's a bit faster, and it'll catch people off guard, and you can mix it up into walk the plank if you want to. I really enjoy this for Pirate, as this does make Pirate a bit faster. Pretty much just a fast vanguard type, you know? Someone that can mix their attacks up very fast. I like this, and you can spam it too. I just have the regeneration on. I'll show you out without regeneration. Alright, the next thing we'll go over is the pistol blast. The pistol blast is a unique thing for Pirate. You can do it after any heavy attack. So you see, you just gotta press X. If you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you press square. PC, I do not know, but you can press X right after, and you can do it after Cavalier Dance here. You can do it after that as well. It does 5 damage, around 5 damage, which would add up to maybe like 25 damage and all if you're doing like a heavy. It's a pretty good way to get some damage going with Pirate. It's a good way to mix up and finish your opponent off too. If your opponent is low and all, you can use the pistol blast to kill them with that 5 damage and all. Alright, the next thing we'll go over is walk the plank. Now walk the plank, you can do it after a light, and you can let it fly, and you can go with the pistol blast if you want to as well. So the first one right there, that was the pistol blast. The second one, it does a wall splat, which makes walk the plank just very cool whenever you get it off near a wall. And you can get a wall splat, which will give you a heavy. I did it too late, but I'll show you again. And you can get a heavy, and you can continue that damage. You can continue the chain with Pirate, which this is what makes Pirate very devastating, really. Is that you can continue the chain with her heavies and her lights and all. Just makes her so freaking powerful, to be honest. A lot of people say that she's still lacking and all. I mean, she is lacking in some departments on her attacks and all. I do say that she is lacking a bit. I do feel like they're gonna buff her again to give her just something good to face a lot of people in For Honor. Since you have Lawbringer that had his rework, and his rework is actually, and you also have other people playing different characters like assassins. Other assassins that are really good like Shaman, Shinobi, and also Nushia as well. The next move I will show you guys is the zone. Now the zone, I like the zone. It's okay. I mean, it does 15 damage. This is pretty much the zone. It does 15 damage and does 30 stamina. Now if you get a heavy parry, you can do the zone and all. Alright, so the last thing I'll go over is the running attack. Now the running attack has a unique thing that you can do. So if you do with the running attack, whenever you're facing an opponent, you do it like this. You can also catch them like that. So right as I show you, I'm going to run right to my opponent, and I'm going to press X. That right there is a good way to catch your opponent. Okay, so we went over Pirate's kit. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the feats for the Pirate. here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for these feats and all, I'm not gonna go over these regular feats since we basically have went over these feats already. Now, if you guys want to look at the full feats for Pirate, I will leave the link for the information hub, for the For Honor information hub. I'll leave that in the description below if you want to go and check out the full feats for yourself and the full description of them. But we're mainly going to talk about Pirate's unique 4 core main feats. So for the first one, we have Armor Piercing Slug. This here fires a bullet that deals damage and lowers defenses. So this is like more of a piercing slug where she'll just shoot someone with the with the gun that she has. And you can use this in your mix-up too. Yes, you can use this while doing your chain. So if you're playing like maybe Dominion or Elimination, and you have this feat equipped, you can use this to just lower your enemy's defenses. So it's a good way to just lower your enemy's defenses, and a good way to just keep your mix-up going too, and get some good damage as well. For the second tier feat, we have Pocket Bomb. This here launches a bomb that deals damage. So it's more like Lawbringers, but just small. It has a small effect radius, or a small area of effect. My bad. It has a small area effect where it does launch a bomb and all, and it does a medium-sized damage. Not too much, not too bad. For the third feat, we have Trick Shot. It basically fires a bullet that ricochets between enemies, dealing damage and applying bleed. So it can ricochet off of 3 opponents that I know. 3 opponents within 5 meters and all. And it does around 30 damage over time as well, or over 10 seconds, to be honest. So it will do damage. It will do damage and apply bleed damage as well. And for Pirate's final feat, we have Gunpowder Surprise. Basically, Pirate will launch a bomb that deals damage and knocks enemies back down. So it overall would deal 40 damage and all, and it does have an AoE effect. So if enemies are like within 12 meters of this, basically get knocked down onto the ground and all. And it can be used in chain as well. So you can use all of her 4 core main feats in your chains. So if you're throwing out while the planking, you faint it, you could throw out maybe Gunpowder Surprise or Trick Shot. You could throw anything out. So this makes Pirate a really elite DPS in Dominion if you think about it, or Breach. But to be honest, I would mainly just run the 4 core or the main 4 core feats and all, the first ones. Now, there is Indomitable that you could take to gain a temporary shield to help you, but that's only a temporary shield. Now you can't take Regenerate, but I just personally would leave it just the 4 core main feats. They're pretty good, to be honest. And also, there's a little funny story. I was once in a tournament with some people and all, and I actually had Trick Shot, which was banned. And yes, this was powerful. This was very powerful for Pirate. It was a banned feat. Yeah, we almost lost that because I had this equipped, but I unequipped it at the last second, and I went to, well, I think I went to punch through or something. I don't know. But yeah, Trick Shot is pretty good too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to be showing you guys a few clips of Pirate. So for the first one here, we got Shigoki, and I let that fly as usual. And the Shigoki goes for the headbutt and got me with the guard break there. Now, I did not expect that. But the Shigoki was doing predictable attacks, to be honest, and kept going for that headbutt. And I was like, okay, it could be a pattern. And the light and the headbutt and all. So that was the pattern that I had to watch for. So I go on ahead and I just guard break that headbutt. And I guard break him again and just catch him off guard. And I let my my heavy fly with the hyper armor, and I guard break him again, or counter guard break him, and I got the parry, and then we got him with this one in this first match, and that's sexy execution right there. Alright, so for the second match, we have a little anti-gank here. This was against the Warlord and the Shinobi, and they were kind of getting me. They was piecing me up a bit, but I gone ahead and threw my second feat here, which was the bomb and all, and I killed Warlord with the bomb, and right now I'm taking on the Shinobi. Shinobi wasn't that much of a threat, to be honest. I went on ahead and used my front forward heavy as hyper armor or trade, and I was getting a bit pieced up, not too much, and I went ahead and used my third on the Shinobi because why not? And I pieced the Shinobi up so good. Alright, for the third match, we have the Shinobi again. Yes. And right here, I'm just going to show you guys that I was just cooking this Shinobi, bro. But at first, he caught me with that guard break, which caught me off guard. And he was going for his feats too. So I was like, you know what? I couldn't get my feats, but hey, I'm going to try and piece you up. So I went ahead and I got for the guard break. I got him with the front foot again. And I was just using my mix-ups. I was using my offensive pressure. Using that pressure a bit. And I was being defensive as well. You always want to be, you want to pressurize and you want to defend yourself. And I was getting these guard breaks, was nothing, and I killed the Shinobi with ease. You just gotta love it, man. You love to see it. And for the final one, we have another anti-gank-ish, kind of. It was a bit fast, because I used my 4th feat on them so easily, and I killed them both so easily. Just a little funnies. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here is my just final thoughts on the Pirate. Pirate right now in For Honor is pretty good. Ever since she got the buff for this season and all, this has been pretty good with Pirate. I mean, she has a bit of a speed buff or attack speed buff to where she just feels like kind of like the old Pirate a little bit, almost. I feel like they need to buff her again just to give her something else, because her kit is kind of lacking. It still is kind of lacking. It's not too bad, but it is still lacking, because she can still get destroyed even if you know about the moves, or if you know how to do these moves and all with Pirate and just take the time to learn them. She can still get destroyed, and she just feels like she just needs a little bit of a buff on something different or something else, man. Like, I just feel it. To me, I feel it. I don't know, just in my opinion, I feel it. Now tier list wise, I mean, since she got this little buff, but I still think she's kind of in the B column. If we're talking about duels, she's kind of in like the B column. Dominion, she's A. I say she's A if you're doing Dominion, that is. Her feats are still really good. She can handle herself as well with the hyper armor that she has, and she is overall fast now, so she's pretty much solid in Dominion. I say she's A tier in Dominion. B, I say B in duels, because she can still get read. I mean, her attacks are really easy to just read. I mean, she just saw feints. If they saw feint, just guard break or counter guard break if you can. And if they don't saw feint, I mean, you'll probably have to just focus on trying to make a parry, read, be defensive and all. That's just how it is in For Honor, to be honest. I can't say like what you can do, but you would just have to do your best, or you would just have to do the best you can to be more defensive. Overall, Pirate isn't that bad, to be honest. She really isn't that bad. She's just a good character overall. Even for new players, she's just awesome. So if you do want to get her, be sure to just get her for, I think it's like $8 you can get her, but you can spend 15k still if you want to. But yes, I do want to know your overall general thoughts on Pirate. Like, what do you guys think about her in For Honor? Do you guys like her? Do you guys still hate her in For Honor? Do you guys want her to just be overly nerfed or deleted from the game, from this existence and all? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about Pirate in For Honor, y'all. Also, guys, if you guys want to become members today here on the Raptor channel, you can be a member of my community, of the Raptor community and all. You can join to be a member here on YouTube, and for it's only $3. You can join to be a member. You'll get personal shoutouts, and you'll also get a straight reply from me in the comment section below. So you guys want to join the community, you can, and I also will give you guys sneak peeks of later videos coming in. So again, join to become a member right now. It's only $3. You can just become a member, and you can be a part of the Raptor community. But yeah, guys, I do appreciate you guys enjoying the videos and enjoying the guides and all. There will be more guides to come and all, because I know that Lawbringers rework is going to be one where a lot of you guys will be in my comment section. I know some of you guys will. I don't want no beef in the comment section whatsoever. But just again, let me know what you thought about the Pirate in today's guide. And as always, I'm the TheGamingRaptor. Stay well, Raptor, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, guys, bye bye.